questions.
What was
He said
Oran's
to me,
questions?
We are talking about Tottenham, people. This is Monday night.
I actually did answer his questions, by the way. I did, but he wouldn't accept my answers, which I found funny.
He said to me how every player from last season is worse and how every metric from last season is down.
Yeah.
On Tottenham. So he's got a fair point. So what was your answer?
You haven't got a fair point.
Why not?
Because you lot are just being knee jerk rather than actually being the smart people that you say you are.
You're cutting out.
Rather than thinking and taking your own advice. So Marv's trying to come in.
He's here.
Hold on.
Charlie boy.
He's not now.
Well, Tottenham.
Yes, as I was saying, you're judging everything based on such a bad season. You finished 17th with 22 losses,
right?
And you're upset with a guy, Frank, who's had half a window,
right?
And he has to clean up that mess. So 2 years of dross, he's got to clean up, and you expect it to be done in one window. But yet you, on this show, countless times have said, "Oh, Chris is a thicko because he said Arteta should be out. He should have patience." So I'm 7 seasons in. You're telling me to have patience 7 seasons in, but you can't have patience after. No, it hasn't though. It didn't though. It didn't though, did it?
Yes.
It didn't though, did it? Because we finished eighth. So where's it better there?
But you won an FA Cup straight away.
We finished 8th and 8th. Yeah,
and then
but then the season after that we finished 8th. So it wasn't better. So no, hold on. Answer my questions first and foremost. If we finish 8th, I want to. That's not better, is it, Mark Lee?
No, it's the same.
No, it's not. It's the same. No, it's worse. And then, furthermore, the season after we finished 5th, which is better. But you sat there on this show and used it as banter and a stick to beat me with, because you said 5th is not good enough for Arsenal.
It weren't.
So you.
He's got you above that.
I'm.
The sound's gone.
I'm going in real time. At that point, you and Marv both said we won't have another chance to make the Champions League. We end up finishing second as that season after.
I don't understand the narrative.
No, Marv, shush! Don't talk. Don't talk. How am I cutting out?
You're cutting out.
Oh, you know why? Hold on. Yeah, I know why. Hold on. It's not on Wi-Fi. That's
well, while he does that, Marv, congratulations! You beat Spurs 2-1.
There's nothing.
Can you hear me now?
Listen, I'm listening to Chris. Chris, do your thing, man. Lee,
he's cut out. So
you can hear me now. You can hear me now. So I'm back now. Yeah. So we finished 8th FA Cup, 8th not FA Cup. So that's not better. 5th, which is better, but yet you sat on this show, cuss me with Marv. Finished 2nd, called Arsenal bottle jobs. Season after that, lost to Aston Villa at home. Right. Yeah, rightfully so. You can call that bottle job. You sat there, laughed, called it bottle job, and then the season after that, when I said Arteta out, you said I need to have patience. But yeah, like I said, no, it wasn't. That's not better though, is it? That time had to happen. Like I said to you, be patient. Like I said to Oren, time needs to play out. But you're trying to cuss Frank after 3 months. After the first 10 games, you was loving life. You was loving life.
Frank, why are you cussing Frank, Lee?
I'm not cussing Frank. I just don't.
You weren't cussing Frank. Why? So why are you putting in the group Poch in? Why have you said that 5 times? Why have you said that twice? So what is that, Marv? What is that, Marv? Thank you.
Yeah, what? Because I think this manager's all right. Like he deserves a transfer window. I agree, but do I feel he's
transfer window, bro? 2.
Wait, I don't know. I don't see anything, Marv. I don't see anything. I don't see the style. Like, what did Tottenham do the other day, Marv?
Bro, he's taken over a team in the.
But he's got worse metrics.
No, let Marv talk. Let Marv talk. Doesn't matter. He's only just started, you idiot. Let Marv talk.
Come on, he's taken over a team that finished 17th in the Premiership. You cannot change that overnight.
All right. Why can't you? Because they weren't 17th base players. We know that. They won the Europa League.
Finished. Look at
where did they finish, Marv?
An example is Manchester United. Tom, they signed a couple of ballers, mid-table ballers, Cunha and The other, what's the other fella?
Embremo.
Right, and Tom automatically Sesko as well. Tom automatically thought, i.e., that equates to Champions League qualification.
One game a week.
Posted something in the group. In 44 games, Ruben Amorim has won 14 games.
Madness.
Yeah. You know
Madness.
what I'm saying? Tom said, give him time. Give him time. Yeah, he's had 45
Ruben
games.
Amorim still needs time.
Thomas Frank hasn't even had 20 games in charge.
Thank you, Marv.
Do you know what I mean? Before we start jumping down the fella's throat, it's not like he hasn't proved himself with Brentford. They finished way above you in the league last season.
Thank you, Marv.
Give the guy time to get his
none of this makes
ideologies
sense.
across to the players.
Yes, it does.
Give the guy time to get his ideologies across to the players. Listen, these players are mentally battered.
Excellent, Marv.
Based on their Premiership form last season.
Have you watched the Van der Ven interview?
You can't change that overnight.
Have you watched the Van der Ven interview?
Forget the interview, mate. The interview's puff piece. That's powder puff piece.
Right.
Tottenham will get better under Thomas Frank, I'm sure. But he's going to need
We'll be just fine.
He's going to need at least a season, Lee.
What? You know, Marv, shall I tell you what they're doing? Shall I tell you what they're doing, Marv? What people like Lee are doing and Spurs fans? They're trying to make out as if sacking. They're trying to justify why Big Ange should have stayed.
There's no reason for Big Ange to stay.
But can I just say, Marv? Can I say before you say anything more? The metrics on the players and their performances are below what they were last year.
So what?
So
what?
Meaning what? You're saying that these guys are...
Where are you in the league now, Lee? Where are you in the league? Where are you in the league now?
12, 13.
But you finished 17th.
So you're doing better.
Yeah, you're doing better.
We weren't 13th this time last year.
Doesn't matter.
All right, so if we get to 17th, if we get to 17th, what are you going to say then?
Oh, so you're
then you was right.
You're expecting Tottenham to go down under Thomas Frank based on...
No, I don't expect them to go down in it. The team's too good. That's my point.
No, it's not too good. The team's not too good. The team's not too good. Hold on, it's not good. The team's not too good. No, it's not. It's not. It's basic.
You're defeating your own object, Chris.
Marv, is their team too good?
Whose team?
To go down.
Tottenham. Is that team too good? No, it's not.
To go down?
Yeah, it's too good to go down.
No, it's not. You finished 17th, bro, last season.
That team have got enough players to
the problem with it. So the problem is the players are shit. That's what it is.
The manager was shit.
So the manager was shit, but this manager's getting a worse tune out of them. Right?
But these are basic players. He's getting a better tune than Ange. He's getting a better tune than Ange. He's getting a better tune than Ange.
Is it the manager or the players?
He's getting a better tune than Ange. Lee, he's getting a better tune than Ange out of the players. And another thing, you was always citing about injuries last season. But then you've got exactly the same this season. And what I also found weird is how you always you always you decide to say, oh, there's only 2 key players missing, and really there's 4 key players missing. But it's weird how you do that, though. I don't know why you do that.
The metrics are down, Chris, on what they were performing last year.
What are you basing it on? The whole of last season or at this point last season?
I could do both. Whatever you want.
What was it?
Both now, this time last year, and then this time last year.
It can't be at the end of the season because at the end of the season your metrics were even lower. So that must be based on from when you are now.
Let's go this time last year. We was in a better position and we came 17th. You can't base form on what you can't base form on what you can't base. You can't base form. You tell me. Listen. You can't base form. You tell me.
Listen, you can't base form on where you was last season. That's not how it works. You can't say, "Oh, we was better last season than we are this." You got to judge it at the end of the whole of the season. And at the end of the day, Ange lost 22 league games. He lost 34 league games in 2 years, brother. That's diabolical. And I'm going to ask you a question here before you start ranting. If Ange was in charge right now, where would Spurs be?
I reckon we'd probably be around the same position. You tell me. Both of you tell me. Both of you tell me.
I don't know what this is about them.
You tell me.
It's going to be about the style of football, Marv. Watch the Spurs.
You tell me. How did Tottenham play? What is Tottenham? What happened the other day, Marv? Before the 10 men.
Well, you done well with 9.
Yeah, we did it right. Yeah, we should have got a point. Liverpool shit, but we
You had your cool full complement of players on the pitch. You might have nicked a couple of last-minute goals.
Exactly. And last year, Marv,
that's because they're rubbish.
Ange down to 9 minutes against the rubbish Chelsea team. Against the rubbish Chelsea team, these lot were trying to play a high line and attack.
Right.
That was last couple of seasons.
Okay. One, we nearly got a point.
And Lee rated that. And Lee rated that.
Liverpool no good. Liverpool no good. Right.
We ain't any good at the minute. No.
They're a shell. Right. So let's take them on.
But they're better than. Are you having that, Marv?
Huh? What did you say?
Yeah. He said the only reason why the game was close is because Liverpool crap.
Yeah, they've got no mentality at the moment. Heads all over the shop.
Mentality.
They don't know how to win.
They don't know. Before you go and start.
Hold on, you've spoke. Let me speak now. Yeah. I bet you lot have spoken about my team. Now I'm going to talk about my team. I normally have to listen to you lot. Right?
Nice work.
Right. Hold on. Hold on. No, hold on.
Is that AJ after the Usyk fight? Look at him.
He's proper angry. He's not happy. Sorry, Lee.
No, because listen, it's not. I don't dislike Thomas Frank. It's not about that.
You do.
I don't dislike him. Right. Let me say, right. First things first, right?
You know he fancied Big Ange, innit? He saw his eyes and he fancied him.
Yeah, fuck it.
He saw himself in Big Ange. From the body shape to the ideologies.
Yeah, and a champion.
He's no champion, bro.
No, sorry, Lee. Sorry, no. Go on, Lee. Sorry.
Right. So I'm saying we've brought in Thomas Frank. I appreciate.
Hold on. Before you go on, you hear what he just said there, Marv? He says we brought in a manager who wants to win. Like they didn't have Conte and Jose.
I didn't say that. I just said we brought Thomas Frank in.
Speak, please. Go on. Chris is
we brought, yeah, but he, that's what I'm saying. But he won't answer the questions. But we brought in Thomas Frank, right? Which is right, and I appreciate you need time, right? I get that, right? But over this period that he's been in charge, yeah, which was a strong start, right? Away from home, he was showing things, but there's always been that sense of it's about not losing, and I don't want that feeling not to lose. It should be going out to win.
Yeah, but you're not in a position to do that, bruv.
When you saying Thomas Frank isn't going out to win games, Lee,
it goes out not to lose, bro.
You think so?
But so does Arteta, though. So does Arteta, and look where we are.
No, Lee, that's a bit harsh.
Well, then it comes down to the players, and then this is what I'm saying. My point is.
Yeah, but Marv, don't you think that's sensible though for a team that lost 34 games in 2 seasons?
Well,
yeah, but
they lost a season's worth of games, Marv, under Big Ange.
Well, they've lost 5 at home already this season, so that's not exactly working.
We've lost 7. Yeah, it's shit. 7
at home.
Already.
Away. After 10 games, they were top of the table. I think it was for away wins.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but my point.
But Lee wasn't posting them stats at the time. He seemed angry.
No, because I just see what there is, and I'm like, look, the team will be okay, but I see a team here that, it doesn't really know what it's doing. And
give him time, Lee.
He's gonna get time, Marv. He's gonna get time.
But you keep on saying Poch in. So why do you keep on saying Poch in?
I would.
The thing is, Tottenham have had a mixed bag. They've won a European trophy, yet finished 17th.
Shall I tell you something, Marv?
That never happens.
They shouldn't be in the Champions League. That's the issue. They shouldn't be in the. That's why when Wenger said they shouldn't be in the Champions League, he was correct.
A man who wants the World Cup every 2 years.
That's why they're struggling. That's why they're struggling, though.
The World Cup every 2 years.
That's irrelevant, Lee. That's
irrelevant. Talking about
Lee, you look stupid. You look stupid. That's irrelevant. That's totally irrelevant. So hold on, Marv, don't say nothing. So what, Lee? You're saying that Arsene Wenger knows nothing about football? The guy that you call a genius.
He's an old man now.
The guy that you call a genius. But was he not right? But was he not right in saying? Was he not
retire? Go and retire, old man.
Lee, you're not funny. You're being disrespectful. Was he not correct in saying? Was he not correct in saying that Spurs?
We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it.
Was he not correct in saying that Spurs shouldn't be in a Champions League because you can't cope?
Oh, Jesus, he's gone. Chris, what have you done? What have you done, Chris? No, Lee. That's not likely. That is not. What have you done, bro? I've never seen this before. This is a first.
You see them combos? You see them combos? What?
And what? The show, man. No.
All right, Marv, he's trying to come back. He's trying to come back and save face. He got heated. He got heated.
Yeah, you can't mute me.
He got heated.
No, you got heated because I said that.
All right, Marv, did he not get Marv?
He does it to me.
Thank you, Marv. Marv, was he not heated, Marv?
You didn't give him a chance to talk, Chris. You do this all the time. Let the man speak, man.
I've got another podcast to do. Shall I set up for that? If you're not going to let me talk, I might as well get ready.
Marv, he's threatening. He's threatening.
It's not threatening.
Thank you, Marv. Thank you, Marv.
But now I'm angry.
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about any of you. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. No, listen, you're not listening.
New style, man. He does it all the time nowadays.
No, but my point, if I'm muted, I might as well not be here. My point
done it to me last week, bro.
I know he does it. I know you should leave when he does it.
Hey, listen, good evening, Tom Kenwood. Let's not leave out Tom. Fourth pod missing on the trot. Big up your
Marv's keeping tabs.
Man, this guy goes missing every Monday when Manchester United are on. He's never there.
Yeah.
Man United lose to Villa.
Yeah.
Not there.
He's never there.
You know what I'm saying? That is like coming into 5 weeks. It's coincided with Manchester United's dropping form.
Yeah, because when they were winning, he was here. He was around.
He was here, bruv. Talking top four, talking this, that. They've got the best strike force in the Premier League. Am I lying?
All right, Lee's sweating buckets. Lee's happy you're talking about.
I want to talk about Tottenham more. I want to talk about Tottenham more.
Move on.
It's depressing, but I'd happily talk about Tottenham more. Listen, it's nothing against the manager, and he's gonna deserve time, and he should get a window. If I don't see things buck up after a season,
two
at least.
He's had 2
I don't know.
What you're saying?
He bought those players.
Saying, Lee,
we hired him in
January. If he should be gone by the end of the season. That's what you're saying. If
things don't get better, he's got to go.
Okay.
Sometimes
but Marv, he tells me Arsenal need to be patient, Marv, with Arteta.
Bit of a contradiction, nearly.
No, it isn't because they progressed.
Yeah, he's not.
And he's bought a team over 4 years.
Yeah, how do you know?
No, over 7 seasons, mate.
Thomas Frank.
He had to get rid of the others.
Marv, you hear what he just said? Marv, listen to what this idiot. Listen to this idiot contradicting himself. He just said, "Oh, Arteta done it in 4 seasons. It was 7, to build this team." And then he said it took. They said it took Arteta 3 seasons to get rid of players, but yet he won't give Frank the grace.
Lee, you got to come on, Lee.
Because the Arsenal board back.
Marv, this is how Nigel Farage and Tommy Robinson come into power, Marv. Because you've got idiots.
I don't really relax.
Yours is politician, mate.
Just give Thomas Frank an opportunity for
okay. Because you gave it to Roy Hodgson, didn't you? You gave it to Roy Hodgson. You gave it to Roy Hodgson. Did you give it to Roy Hodgson?
Listen, you know what, Lee?
But I'm being honest. He was gone in January.
That was different.
Bob, what happened? What happened with Roy Hodgson?
Huh? But
a manager that took a lower team and made them better, right? Came to Anfield and he set up not to lose. And Liverpool went, that's not how we play.
But you're Spurs. You've got no way.
We're Liverpool and you're Spurs. There's a difference.
Right. Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
This is your words when we went through our fallout.
But we're not Brentford. We're not.
Brentford finished above you in the table. What are you talking about? You're not.
Oh man, look. Even the players are saying they didn't play in the Premier League, bro. But he's a European champion. We won a European Cup.
Yeah, I know, Lee. And you know,
so you got, and you also got it set, Marv. You know it. You're not silly. If one of your teams take out Van Dijk, take out man in the middle, Gravenberch, and
didn't it happen to Arsenal? Didn't it happen to Arsenal last season? And wasn't there rhetoric on this show? Oh, stop making excuses.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, it was. I think it was. I think it was. I think it was.
Can you not ask me questions about Man United? We got to move on. How much minutes we got left on the show?
I've got 7 minutes. But
all right, can you? I'm representing Tom, so can you ask me questions?
Do you think Ruben Amorim stands? Do you think Ruben Amorim deserves more time?
Say that again, Chris.
Do you think Amorim deserves more time?
Hey, listen. I like. I like the way he played that set up against Bournemouth. It was fantastic, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If United can play, it reminded me of old United. But then they're leaky at the back. That's the problem. Give Amorim all the time he needs. Give him till the end of the season, maybe even beyond that.
Why?
I'm serious here.
Because you know why? Because Amorim's cleaning up 12 years of shite. And Ten Hag was the peak of it. And he's got to clean it up.
I don't even know if he's better than Ten Hag, to be honest.
I don't know if he is, but it's a clean-up job.
I don't know if it is a clean-up.
No, he is, because Ten Hag is like Big Ange. Like, he went to Leverkusen, 3 games, sacked. Not even 3 games, 2, sacked. Yeah, Big Ange goes to Nottingham Forest. Lee said that Amorim would be sacked before Ange. Ange lost 8 in a row.
I'm not going to tar them with the same both, Russ, because they both delivered trophies. But Amorim, 44 games, 14 wins.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It's a big mess. It's a big mess, Marv.
14. No, come on, bruv. Come on.
Marv, out of the players that Ten Hag bought, who's worked?
Yeah, but at least when a new manager comes in, and I don't want to sound like someone who said that, but when a new manager comes in, there's a few that improves. There's a few players that, adhere to the manager's tactics. There's been nobody. I mean, Luke Shaw, fucking hell, how's he still there? What, because it's World Cup year? He only turns up in World Cup year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think you might be right, Chris, to a certain degree, but they still gone out and bought Šeško.
Šeško was a mistake, but Cunha and Mbeumo were sensible signings for him.
Yeah, they're mid-table players who've got an opportunity.
They are, but they're mid-table players that can improve. They can improve Man United though, because I think they need that kind of player right now.
They can improve Man United, but it depends how you call improving. Because I think Manchester United have improved this season because they were so good last season. It wasn't hard to improve.
Same as Spurs.
But in the long run, is Ruben Amorim the right man to lead Manchester United to glory? I don't think
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
I don't think he is.
I think he's the guy to at least do what Poch did for Chelsea and steady the ship, get a little base.
I don't even know if that's...
Chelsea went and built with Maresca. They built on top of Poch's work with Maresca.
Yeah, but Maresca, he knows what he's doing.
United should have just got Poch. They should have got Poch in when they had the opportunity.
I just think you're right. He's doing a clean-up job, but
it's a massive clean-up job. It's 12 years of clean-up, Marv.
Bruv, do you know how much debt they're in?
Loads.
They bought them man there, Cunha and Mbeumo, at the emergency kitty. They bought them man at some emergency kitty. They should not have those players because they can't afford them in reality. But they've got some emergency.
Yeah, because did Adidas cut 10 million a year from their kitty as well?
They've lost
for not making Champions League
right across the board, but they've also saved a lot of money with the sacking of ordinary working civilians, which doesn't right me. I'm representing Tom right now. Do you know what I'm saying? But can United make top 4? That's the big question. Top 4 changes everything for them. Do you know what I mean? Can they do that?
They just need to make Europe. I think they can make Europe.
Yeah, they need to at least make Europa League. I think they can do that. I don't.
No, or conference. I think any sort of Europe will suit them.
European football next season, and I don't know if they've got enough for Champions League. I mean, Liverpool are awful, better than them, and that just tells you the levels of how far Manchester United dropped because they're arguably the biggest club in world football.
Facts.
And as for Arsenal, what we talked about Arsenal's plight.
Well, we've only got 3 minutes, but we're top of the league. There's nothing to say when you're top of the league.
Yeah, they won the game. You can't knock them.
Because
should have won it 3-0, but we're top of the league, bro.
Yeah, there is.
What do you want to say?
Because the last 4 times Arsenal have been top of the league, they haven't brought home the bacon.
No, we haven't.
They haven't brought home the pigs in blankets. So it doesn't mean nothing at this stage.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Will Arsenal have the mentality to hold out till the end of the season? Because Man City seem to be finding that balance between attack and defense.
Man City are back. They're back again. They're back.
They are back.
They're back.
And they're in touch. And
if Pep's back, they should win the league.
Yeah, nice. What?
You already said you've got the league done and dusted.
I said, what did I just say, Lee? Don't listen to what I say.
What did you say?
It doesn't make sense.
I said if Pep is back, then they probably will win the league.
But is he back, Chris?
I don't know. But according to Lee, he must be back because Lee's taking it as gospel.
Well, I mean, I don't really like the variable is so.
But Lee calls him crap. But Lee thinks he's rubbish.
No, don't change it. Don't be a politician, bro.
No, if Liverpool,
don't do a Tommy Robinson.
I'll leave it with this year. If Liverpool,
no, don't say if Liverpool get a few results, you're out of the race, bro.
No, I'm not saying that. Liverpool with one of our better teams over the last 5 or 6 years, were 1 point or 2 points ahead of Pep going into the new year. I'll be worried. You need to create distance.
Yeah.
You need to, because they are strong.
Yeah, but you can't create distance if they're strong, can you? Because they're going to win as many.
After saying you won it, don't fuck this up.
They've had a good. Pep is licking his chops right now because he knows what it takes, and they've got the experienced players who've been there. And Rodri ain't even back yet. So as it stands now, I've got to say, for all Arsenal's great work signing, them guys who they've signed, whoever they've signed. I can't remember none of them. But I have to say Man City are favourites to win the league. And I haven't said that for a year. You see, when Liverpool won the league title last season, you know what I'm saying? You see when
because everyone collapsed.
No, yeah, exactly. You see when Liverpool won the league last season, yeah.
Don't fuck this up.
When he won the league last season, yeah, salute to Ja. You understand? We had a big lead on Man City, and we knew Arsenal couldn't catch us because they'd have had the mentality throughout. We knew they weren't going to get near us. I was confident. But if this was last season and Man City are up our arses like that, I would not be confident that we could have won the league.
Let's see where it goes. Lads, have a good Christmas.
Chris, don't look so
Much
defeated.
love.
It's not over.
We've won the league.
Don't look defeated, bro. Just
Chris, you know.
making reference.
We won the league.
They won the league, but if Pep comes back and the wind is good and the rain don't come, City will win it.
Then City win it, exactly.
But it's
there's got to be a lot. There's got to be a lot of ifs. There's got to be a lot
Merry
of ifs.
Christmas, one and all.
Lee trying to save face because he embarrassed himself. Trust. Yeah, we're done. We're done. But he embarrassed.
For the Sunday show, man. I'm off work, so I'll be back for the Sunday show.
Oh yeah. All right, Sunday show. Let's go. Okay.
Bless up.